So I like to leave things nice and open because I know students have a variety of different approaches to learning material. But I also have a recommended approach that, if you're wondering what to do, how to jump into the material, this is what I think works for a lot of people. Of course, you can always tweak this, once you've gone through it a little bit. But one of the things you'll find helpful in the syllabus is there's a pacing chart for the class, and each of the rows, right? Each of the rows represents one of the weeks in the class, and there's tutorials numbers for each week. Those are the tutorials that I recommend you work through. So for the first week, 11, 12, 13, 14, it's a good idea to have worked through those tutorials. Okay, so now once you know what tutorial you want to be doing at a particular time, whoops. All kinds of craziness. Okay, once you know what tutorial you want to do at a particular time, all you have to do is go to the syllabus, and you'll see a little table of contents link there, and all you have to do then is click on the table of contents, find which tutorial you want. So for the first week, the first tutorial would be 11. Okay, I would click on this, right, and this is what I would see in the textbook for tutorial 11. You'll notice that the textbook is divided up into 3 parts: the textbook, the lecture, and the practice problems. What I recommend is reading the textbook part first. That has all the written explanation of the type of problem and the techniques used to manipulate it. And then the lecture next. You'll see a couple different lectures, usually short, under 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most, on a particular aspect of, in this case, rational expressions. And then practice problems. Okay. And of course, if you have questions about any of this, post to Edmodo. Both your classmates and I are monitoring that, and also you can, email me. You can send me a snap of your homework notebook with your camera phone, whatever you need to get your question answered. Okay, there's tons of help out there. So that just gives you a baseline approach to getting through the material each week and what you should be doing. Of course, like I said, some people are going to prefer to do the lecture first and then the textbook and then the practice problems. And I know what actually a lot of people like doing is just kind of jumping to the practice problems first. Because sometimes they remember how to do a particular skill, and then if they get stuck on the practice problems, then they jump back to either the lecture or the textbook. So like I said, you've got a lot of choice in how you approach this, but the classic way to do it is textbook, lecture, practice problems. So I hope that helps.